Okay, this is your boy Laddie Boy. I haven't been here on the waves for quite a while, but this time I'm back with not so much a tutorial. I'm just trying to give you a little insight on a latest purchase I did for a breath controller, which you can see here. It's called the Air Motion breath controller. It's supposed to be a Bluetooth Midi. Um, and I check out some of the demos I added from the company, and to be quite honestly, I'm not really satisfied with this product. It failed me big time for lots of reasons. But anyhow, let me get into some of the specifics. The company is a company Papritech. I think it's out of the UK. So hopefully, I think they're trying to bring a product. But what I found out is that it's what you call a wireless Bluetooth um, breath controller, but it has a ton of limitations in terms of what you can do with it and what you can do with it, and there's not a whole lot of information out there when it comes to their website and the videos that they posted concerning um, this device. Now, what I can say is that with my Android tablet that I have here, I was able, my Android phone, I was able to hook the device up with my Casio keyboard, and it did exactly what the guy is doing in the video. Um, I could definitely do all the stuff that he's showing with the songs in the keyboard and assign the different functions to happen during the MIDI, and you can control the software settings via your tablet and or your phone. However, off here on my left, you can see I have my laptop and I'm running um, the Swarm audio modeling engine with my saxophones because I wanted this thing to use for saxophones. And I have an EV USB, which is awesome off the chain, and I have it actually configured to do wireless, which I did in one of my videos prior. But what I found out with the system is that with this particular system, if you're not running the Swarm VSD on an iOS device, you're dead. It's if you're using it with a keyboard, let's say that is really new, like in the video the guy is using the core keyboard or any modern keyboard that has really a good samples in there. If you're using it for, let's say you're not looking for saxophone songs or anything, just looking for breath control features, it works with basically any keyboard that has USB MIDI that sorry that you can plug this into with this connection. So let's say connect it up to my Casio keyboard or any of my other synths. It works great in terms of doing, but that's not what I want to do. I want to be able to control software related stuff like how I did with the Akai USB EWI, and this doesn't work like that. Even though I watched the video that the guy is doing, I came to the conclusion that he's running the Swarm engine on his phone and he's able to control it via the keyboard because it's on the phone. And even though the laptop is sitting on the side, it's not running on the fucking laptop because um even though this thing is said it's Bluetooth MIDI, it have not been able to connect to none of my Bluetooth devices that I have. And I have this is the WIDI Master, as you can see. This is the WIDI Master in my keyboard that is transmitting to my laptop, and I also have this, which is the WIDI Bud Pro, but it doesn't transmit that information directly to the software the way I thought it would do. So it is not what I wanted. Now with my Akai, I can easily play songs from my EWI on this keyboard or any other keyboard and have this is wireless MIDI to this, and it triggers the song in here, and it can do basically all the different things, expression, vibrato, and everything that the EWI does. This can do it with the keyboard with the help of the app and get it. But as far as controlling a VST in a DAW or standalone, I have not been able to figure that out yet. I just don't know. Maybe if I need a newer MacBook Pro that could see it via Bluetooth, but this thing is a Bluetooth MIDI device, but it's just not what I expected it would do, So I must say I'm kind of disappointed in the purchase. And aesthetics on this machine is horrible to begin. The on switch is this little hole you put your finger in. The switch is so small I actually have to use freaking nail for carpentry to turn it on and off. But it just I don't mind all of that. It's just that it's just not what I expected. I thought I would be able to blow into this thing and easily control my Swarm engine on my MacBook Pro, but that's a whole different ball game. Because what happened is that I would have to figure out a way that when I send the keyboard MIDI messages to do certain function, whether it be the nod or head up or down, it has to be able to send it to the MIDI message to the actual software, and I haven't figured that out because even though I have output coming from my WIDI Master to my WIDI Bud Pro, I haven't done that. So I must say that in the video that I watch, the guy is actually playing software I think that is on his phone, which is an iOS device, and you could get the Swarm software for the phone, but it just didn't work the way I thought it would work with being able to actually hook it up, control it, send MIDI messages from this to my WIDI Bud Pro, and it would do the same thing while I play the actual notes here. It's a whole different thing. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's a bad device, but it's just not what I thought. It's just not doing what I thought it would have done. Is that especially coming from having the Akai EWI and being able to have the EWI just plug in the USB and bam, hit your VST your software syncs and play, whether it's your DAW. This doesn't work this way. It has to connect to your instrument via an app, and that app so far has only been written for iOS devices. It's iOS tablet or iOS phone, Apple, or I think it's also the app is for. I'm not sure if it's even for the Mac or Windows. I think it's basically just an iOS app. So I'll have to do some more research on it. But right now, I don't think that the, what the video is displaying about the product is actually what the product is. It's great if you have a really new synth and you have some good. Let's say if you, for me, I'm trying to get really good audio modeling sax songs. If I have a synth that's playing sample based stuff and it's not of high quality, I'm just wasting my time. Technically, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm trying to say is that if you have a really good synth or you have really good songs and you want to manipulate, then this thing works the way they describe it. But in the video, the guy is featuring more saxophone tones, and if you're featuring saxophone tones, you need to tell people that this device is not basically that easy to hook up to a DAW, because they have not explained how you would hook it up to a DAW. So I hope you get where I'm coming from. It's not an actually bad unit, but there's tons of information, and these guys haven't really given you. I know the company is new, the company is young, but they haven't given me that kind of guarantee that this is something I could work with. You know, if I'm going to play songs on my instrument, yes, and do all the things that the software says it can do, it does that. Like playing all the songs on this here and having to be able to do all the head movements, it does that. I want to be able to trigger more realistic songs, which comes in either more or less the VSTs, you know. So um, right now that's not happening. So that's my 2 cents about what I think. If I come up with something better, I will let you guys know. But right now, I'm definitely gonna stick with my Akai EWI USB for a breath controller, because it does way more than what this can do. So I hope you guys hear what I'm saying. I'm not dissing the company in any way. I'm just saying that that is my take on what I've seen. Peace out, man. Bless.